Joe, one of the biggest comebacks in the sports is your hairline. Do a lot of fighters ask you about it because it turned out really well?
I don't know if that's an insult or not.
No, it was a compliment.
I'm gonna remember your motherfucking face now.
Alright yo, welcome back to another video on Cage IQ. We gotta break down this fight card that just took place. Well, if you're watching this, it took place a day ago, but anyway. Also, did y'all see that Brian Battle got dominated by Johnny Eblen in the first round? Turns out he hasn't improved since the Renat fight, and yeah, takedowns is still his biggest issue. And also goes to show that there is talent outside the outside the UFC, shall I say. So it makes you wonder, can they compete? Shit, you might have your answer. Let's get back to the Pfeiffer versus Adesanya card. This card had a lot of attempted assassinations. Some of the finishes were vicious, man. Vicious. And this is one of the best cards of the year so far. Like, overall, in terms of entertainment, this was at least an 8.5 out of 10. Like, the way this card performed, 8.5 out of 10 minimum. This was a good card. This was a good card for fight night standards as well. The first fight, women's fight, wasn't even that bad. It was a good fight. It was a good scrap. Alexia Tainara and Bruno Brazil, 30-27 though, which I predicted. Adrian Yanez versus Ricky Simon. Yeah, he got robbed. But what did you expect? Ricky Simone's in his home state. They gave him the first 2 rounds though. I don't know about that. Round 2 is up in smoke, but round 1, I think Yanez won that pretty clearly. I'm just saying. And then round 3, let's not even talk about round 3. Had this dude face down, ass up, bro. And they didn't end the fight because he's gonna go out in a shield again on home turf. Home turf. You gotta make this shit clear. You gotta put the pressure on earlier instead of waiting till the last 10 seconds. Like Max Holloway, bro. Like, come on, bro. Do you realize where you are? Enemy waters, bro. You gotta do a little more. But anyway, he still got robbed. I thought that was clear, but it is what it is. They gave him the draw. Stupid, but Navajo Sterling finally gets his first finish in the UFC. You look good, man. You look good. I can't even lie to you. You look good. The straight shots were pinging Bruno Lopez, and eventually one of them was going to put him down. He has power in his hands, but he's not as fast as the top light heavyweights, and he could run into problems when he faces even a gatekeeper like Jacoby, or if he does get to the top 10, he's gonna have to be facing dudes like Mirzakhanov, Paulo Costa, who's moving up from middleweight. He's gonna be fast. You're gonna be dealing with dudes with like Roundtree. If Jan Blachowicz is still there, his striking defense and his fundamentals when it comes to kickboxing is gonna give him problems because he's not that fast. So he needs to either start mixing things up, or I don't know, master the art of the leg kick like Adesanya or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, something's got to give with Navajo Sterling. Like, maybe the power's the X factor, who knows? But and nowadays speed kills, bro. Speed kills. Good win though. Casey O'Neill. Like, I was picking her, but not confidently, because Gabriela Fernandez is good, bro. Fast, well-rounded, powerful, and she puts intent in her shots. Casey O'Neill did what Wang Kong was supposed to do to Gabby Fernandez, because we didn't know, bro, that her chin did not hold up. Like, we didn't know she didn't have a chin, and Casey O'Neill showed it after a 2-year layoff as well. That's not bad. That's gonna put you back on the map and give you a top 10 opponent. I don't know who the Marcin Tybura and Tyrell Fortune. Yeah, let's just skip over this fight because nobody wants to talk about that. That fight was terrible. Tyrell Fortune's not gonna look good. He just looked, I don't know, man, clunky. If you put him against the specialists, I think it's game over, man. One of them striking specialists in the top 10, they're all putting him down. Even Derek Lewis might put him down. But anyway, let's move on. Lance Gibson Jr. slimes out Chase Hooper. Chase Hooper has been looking very, very suspect on the feet these past couple of fights. I don't know what he needs to do, because this is going to be his biggest weakness going forward. I don't know. Maybe he needs to join a Muay Thai gym. Yeah, maybe he needs to go join a Muay Thai gym and just turn into Charles Oliveira 2.0. Tell him to take 2-3 years to Brazil and forget, because nobody respects him on the feet. Nobody respects him on the feet. Lance Gibson, bruv. Lance Bumbleclot Gibson. Bro, And Alexander Hernandez, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Chase Hooper, you need to do 2-3 years in Thailand and forget, bro. Because until then, you're gonna be a 50-50 fighter. People need to start respecting you on the feet. This is crazy. Getting slimed out like this, back to back. Tafik Masaya versus Ignacio Bahamondes. Now, when AI picked this, I was thinking, you're a little bit crazy. But yeah, I still think she was crazy. Tafik Masayev shouldn't have won this fight. Now, don't get it twisted. The blatant cheating was obvious. It was evident. But it was the ref's job to take a point, because that swung the whole momentum of the fight, man. Ignacio Bahamondes had him dead to rights, and he grabs the cage. Then, eventually recovering, reversing position on the ground, and landing the nastiest elbows I have seen in a while. And from there, Ignacio Bahamondes knew eventually he was gonna be finished if he got taken down again. And he did. In the third round, he got took down again. Got taken down again, and guess what? More elbows, more ground and pound. And he wanted to keep playing the bottom game. Why? Why, bro? What's wrong with you, bro? You stupid. You good, bro? Is the IQ there? I don't know. I don't think it is. He's lost a lot of fights due to IQ issues in the past. And this one is one of them, man. Like, I understand that, yeah, you made him respect you on the feet when you dropped him in the second round. But I know you work with Bilal Muhammad and all that, and they teach you the arts of grappling. But bro, they also taught you the arts of anti-grappling and getting back up, knowing that you're in danger in that spot, and picking your strengths wisely. He didn't pick his strengths wisely, man. And from the second round onwards, he just looked like a shell. He just looked like a fucking shell. But anyway, Terrence McKinney doing Terrence McKinney things. This guy's live and die by the sword, bro. I respect it. Kyle Nelson was a sacrifice, bro. Just for this card specifically. Terrence McKinney, I think, is a home state fighter as well. And yeah, good for him, man. Good for him. Don't know what Kyle Nelson was doing, but yeah, he went out there, didn't respect him, dropped a head kick on him, and it was from there. It was just all she wrote, bro. Kyle Nelson just sat there and took it like a good little boy. Next fight, Yusri Belgari versus Mansour Abdul Malik. I picked Belgari, I think. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. I picked Belgari, and for good reason, man. If you saw his last fight, if you stay on the feet with him for too long, eventually it's not gonna look good, bro. It's not gonna look good. And Mansour Abdul Malik had nothing for him, man. Like I said, bro, he's too raw, just straight athleticism and toughness. The wrestling was not gonna get it done. I don't think it was, bro, and it didn't. It didn't. Belgari popped right back up when he did try to wrestle, and just kept going from there, landing leg kicks, landing the straight shots from outside, and just using his range, man, and his height in this, interesting weight class when it comes to striking. At the top, you find the very best strikers, but there's a lot of hybrids in this weight class that he's gonna have to go through. So Belgari, I think, will eventually get a step up in his fighting and his competition, and we'll get a ranking. I don't know, maybe by the end of this year, but they're gonna be hybrids now that can actually wrestle. So I hope he's ready. But when it comes to striking, nobody can mess with him, man. This guy went tit for tat with Alex Pereira, for God's sake. Come on, man. Let's not entertain the bullshit. But yeah, good finish by him. Lehian Douglas, that's how you pronounce his name, Lehian, versus Julian Rosa. Yeah, this was a stupid pick right here. Julian Rosa was, yeah, he just didn't belong. He did not belong in that cage with this animal, like this monster, bro. Domination. That's all I can say. Domination. Took him 3 minutes, and he was dropping him with a jab, bro. Dropping him with a jab in 145. Do you know how insane that is? This was also another attempted assassination. This was bad. Dropping him with jabs. Everything he touched were nukes to Julian Rosa's head. I feel bad for him, man, but yeah, he just got dominated. Yeah, Lehian Douglas is gonna be fun because he's also a kill or be killed fighter, man. He's been knocked out a couple times, but he's gonna have fun fights. And I can't wait to see what he does. As for Julian Rosa, man, yeah, you need to take 6 months off and just reevaluate your life. But anyway, next fight, Michael Chiesa versus Nico Price. Nico Price, thank God, not in this type of way, but thank goodness he's retiring too, because he was just a sacrifice as well. From Michael Chiesa of all people. Like, I don't know how many fights, I don't remember the last time Nico Price won a fight, but Michael Chiesa goes out on a 4-fight win streak like he's some legend in the game, like he's some top 20 all-time fighter trying to stamp his legacy. Bro, get your ass out of here, man. Who are you, eh? Who are you? Nah, all jokes aside though. all jokes aside, I mean, it's a good send off for him, man. Michael Chiesa was a good fighter. Is a good fighter. I mean, his last couple wins were shady, but hey, it is what it is, man. He got, a nice send-off, and he's probably going to be a lot more in commentary. You'll probably see him a lot more in commentary now, full-time in that. So yeah, just because he's retiring doesn't mean you won't still see him around. You won't still see his face. He's gonna be around, man. So yeah, good one for him. Alexa Grasso versus Macy Barber. Moment of silence, man. Moment of silence for Macy Barber. What did I say though? I said do not take your eyes off this fight. I said it's gonna be a banker. The first fight, these girls were throwing. I don't know how bro, Alexa Grasso is one of the best boxers. And when it comes to a head-on collision, car crash, she's coming out 9 times out of 10. Macy Barber hits hard too, but she's been wobbled before. She's been, she's been tested in the durability sense, and eventually she was gonna break, man. But I'm out here talking like I'm the women's MMA predictor, the guru, the wizard. I just said I watched this fight and I said it's gonna be a good fight. Both of them have improved from there. From then, they've both improved. So it was either gonna be a war or someone's getting taken out. And Macy Barber just happened to be the one that got taken out. She got slapped. She got slapped. And I know you have all seen the knockout already. So do I even have to bring it up? It was a 1-2 in the southpaw stance. Macy, I think, was trying to throw a check hook or a left hook. And bro, she just got sat down. The span of 1 second, lands a follow-up right hand to the chin, knocks her out, and latches her like a fucking cobra into a rear naked choke. And she was unconscious while she was getting choked out. No life in her. Like an anaconda, just finished, bro, all in a second. I don't know what it was, a delayed reaction, but she was just, bro, it looked like she got assassinated on live TV for a good 3 minutes. Eventually she got up, but I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what it just didn't look good. It just didn't look good for Macy Barber, and I'm not gonna lie to you. She needs to take some time off after this one. Mentally and physically, she needs to take some time off after this one. I don't want to see her till at least the end of the year. That was bad. Alexa Grasso, she needs a #1 contender fight ASAP. Not a title shot, #1 contender fight. Dana, you heard it again. Not a title shot, a #1 contender fight. I don't care that she's Mexican. I don't care that you need a Mexican champ. Not a title shot, a #1 contender fight. Main event, Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. Yo, Izzy's going out bad. He's going out sad, and it's getting me mad. Rhyming accidentally. Joe Pyfer knocked his ass out in round 2, bro. I said it was gonna happen. I said I'm scared for Izzy. Izzy's ruining his legacy. Getting slimed out by all these contenders like this. He's ruining his legacy. You know what he needs? A nice little 3-rounder to get him back on track. If he really wants to continue, stop giving him main events. Stop giving him main events. Cause he needs a co-main where he's going 3 rounds. He can outpoint somebody and not get taken down, not get knocked out. All you have to do is focus for 15 minutes, Israel Adesanya. Is that too much to ask? No, instead you want to go tit for tat with the hardest hitter in the fucking division. You let your ego get to you. You started thinking with your little head, not your big head. You absolute donkey. What were you thinking? Joe Pyfer said, bro, I'm eating these like steak, bro. Are you mad? And then he said, alright, bet. Let me come back with my own. Bro, and he landed a nasty body shot at Izzy. Had him curling up like he needed to take a shit. That was bad. I'm not gonna lie. Izzy, you should know your strengths by now. You don't hit that hard, especially in this day and age where you've slowed down, where you've gotten into all these wars. Offensively, you still look good. You're still at probably like an A-. But defensively, you're not that durable anymore. You've gone from A durability down to I can give you B at best durability, because you don't get knocked out cold and you can still, throw down, but bro, B at best durability, B at best. Bro, I'll probably give you a C, honestly. Like, bro, your defensive responsibility is not there anymore. And every time you get touched, it hurts you. You don't want to admit it, but sometimes it hurts you. Like in this fight, you were curling up like you wanted to take a shiza. That's not good. That's not good. Joe Pyfer is now in the top 5. And this could have been an easy get back on track fight. But nah, like I said, his defensive awareness is slowed down, and it was gonna be the death of him in this fight, and it was. And if he does it again, it's just gonna be an ongoing cycle. So the UFC need to give him a 3-rounder, give him a layup 3-rounder to get him back on track, and then after that, keep giving him 3-rounders until he feels ready to go back into a main event. Then that will be the time for him to retire, because in that main event, if he's looking like this now, what's he gonna look like in a year from now, 2 years from now, if he's still fighting by then? Anyway, I'm out of here.